My name is Emily Dela Cruz, and I'm a digital marketing and personal branding strategist. Today, I want to talk to you about email funnels. So, email funnels are a way for you to be able to take your website visitors from just visitors to actual paying customers. This is really the way that you create passive income. This is the way that you make what I like to call sleep coin, money while you sleep. Money when you are not present and when you are not actively marketing to other people. So let me give you an example. Let's say someone comes onto your website and they're very interested in learning about your social media marketing services. If you don't have anything in place, like a funnel or a lead magnet to capture their information and nurture the lead, they might leave and never buy from you. However, if you have a website that is optimized to capture information and then you have leads and funnels, you'll be able to really create a system where you can market to the customers over and over again with email without ever having to be present. So for example, this is my email marketing system, and this is one of my funnels. While I'm out, while I'm at work, while I'm eating, while I'm sleeping, while I'm doing all of these things aside from working, these funnels are working in the background. They send multiple messages at different times to my users in the hopes that they will buy something from me. So people get funneled into different kinds of marketing sequences depending on what they're interested in. So if they downloaded something regarding social media, they'll get email messages about social media. If they were interested and read a blog post about branding, then I'll send them messages talking about branding. I personalize their marketing experience so that they feel like I'm talking directly to them and that I know how to solve their problem. So for you, you're going to want to use email marketing to build funnels and be able to passively generate income in your business, especially if you're a side hustler. So let's dive into what a funnel actually looks like and the different kinds of funnels that exist. So this is a basic email funnel. It simply contains 3 sequential messages that a person will get over a course of time. What's important to note is there are going to be 2 kinds of audiences that are going to fall into this funnel. Audience that you already have, so audiences that are already coming to your website, people who are already interacting with your content, and people whose emails you have already collected, say through a freebie or a lead magnet. The next audience is going to be your target audience, and these are people who are similar to the people in your already existing audience, but you haven't captured their information yet, right? They are somewhere out there on the internet and you need to capture their attention. And the way that you can do this is through ads. Not everyone has to do ads, but it's a good way to really accelerate your funnels and get more leads and be able to increase your conversions and make more money every single month. So after you have these 2 audiences laid out, you know where the people are actually coming from to fall into your funnel, then you outline the 3 emails. Usually you can set them up a couple of days apart, anywhere from 1 to 3 days apart, but it's basically just a sequence of emails and 3 separate messages that you send them marketing your product or service. All 3 of them are not going to be promotional emails though. The first one should be just a general kind of overview, checking in on them, introducing yourself, your skill set, your service, and all that good stuff in case they don't know who the heck you are. The next thing that you want to do is give them value. Give them something for free, right? Tell them something that's going to solve their problem. You want to give them some sort of valuable information that's not already available on your site so that they could feel enticed and start to trust you a little bit more. They start to feel like, hey, this person kind of knows what they're talking about. And then the last message, that's when you want to do a hard sell. That's when you want to tell them about whatever it is that you're selling and why they should buy it. A simple funnel like this though, which usually goes over the course of a couple of days, is for products less than $100. You don't want to use such a short email funnel for something that's very, very expensive, like $1,000, or something that's ongoing over a couple of weeks or months, let's say like personal training sessions. This is more so if you're selling things like an ebook, a quick e-course, something that's cheap or affordable that you want people to commit to in a very easy way. Now, this is where things get a little trickier. This is an advanced funnel. It has multiple messages, multiple offers going out at different times of the day. Another thing to note is that a message like this can also be sent out different ways. So you'll see here that these don't only have to be emails. They can be emails, it can be a text message or SMS marketing. It can be a letter or a handwritten note, or it can even be a pop-up on your website. There are multiple touch points that you can have with your customers and with your potential customers on your website. So you need to be able to exhaust all of those in a funnel. However, for the sake of this tutorial, we'll just go and pretend that they're all emails for right now. Similarly to a basic funnel, you're going to have your two audiences, the audience that you already have and the audience that you want to get, and then there are going to be actions that are going to take. So after you send the first initial email, depending on what the audience does, they'll get dropped into different parts of the sequence. If the person doesn't open, then you want to send them to the very beginning of your funnel because they're going to need a lot more nurturing. If the person opens but doesn't click to the shop page or the landing page of, let's say, an ebook that you are selling on traveling, then you want to send them to somewhere in the middle of the funnel where they already, kind of know about you. They don't really need information about your product or service all over again, but you kind of need to start nurturing them a little bit later on. And then if they open and they click and they actually do end up going to the sales page, means that they're now familiar with your product and service. So you don't need to do all of the nurturing, right? You can kind of jumpstart and already start to kind of sell them a little bit harder because they're already familiar with what it is that you have to offer. Here in the colored area is more for services, is more for bigger ticket items like coaching programs and things like that, that you can offer some more tangible bonuses to get people to sign up. Right? You want to give people an incentive to act quickly. What is going to make them buy now than saying, oh, I'll buy it tomorrow, or I'll buy it next week, or I'll buy it when I get paid? Offering different bonuses in different stages of the funnel allows you to be able to convert people faster and get people to take that action quicker instead of at their own, leisure or whenever they feel like it. You want your money now. You want to collect these coins quickly. So by adding fast action bonuses, yearly discounts, and things like that, you're able to get them to move in the funnel depending on where they're at, depending on their level of interest. So a funnel like this is a little bit more complicated, and for something that's, a little bit more expensive, something that's in like the $500 range, some sort of like recurring fee, that they have like a subscription service, like I said, like something like personal training, a course, things like that, where you're going to be taking more money out of their pocket. So you need to sell them a little bit harder. So those are two kind of simple funnels that you can implement for your business. These are just general overviews of what funnels should look like and just some of the things that you need to take into consideration when you're building out your programs. So what's next? If you want to download the templates to build out your actual funnels, just plug in your email and I'll send them right away with a ton of information on how you can get the ball rolling with your business and brand.